a check on the two teams. Sees Charlton resist the temptation into wholesale changes after their defeat last week at Bolton. But Alan Curbishley makes just two, one of those in force. Matt Holland injured ankle ligaments at the Reebok Stadium. He misses his first game since he moved to the club just over a year ago. Kishishev will replace him with switching to the left side of midfield. In the other change from a week ago, Rommedahl, Danish international, comes in for his first start. Paul Konchesky drops to the bench. Harry Redknapp's forced into both the changes he makes from day one. Injuries have denied him the services of both Steve Stone and Richard Hughes in midfield. So it'll be all change in terms of formation. 3-5-2 is how Pompey will line up, with Andy Griffin getting a first full start at right wing-back following his summer move from Newcastle. Euell Berkovic also enters the fray. He makes his first appearance of the season. The most expensive of the summer signings from Liverpool, £2.6 million. Danny Murphy lines up for the first time in front of his new supporters here at the Valley. Up against his former teammate at Liverpool, the Czech international Patrick Berger. It'll be Charlton who will kick off their home season in their centenary campaign in front of their own fans. And the familiar red and white, Portsmouth in their change strip of dark blue with a touch of red here and there. A roar from the Valley crowd as Kishishev launches it long. The former Charlton man Limvoy Primus looks for his first touch. He started off his career under Alan Curbishley at the Valley, but played just a handful of games before he was moved on. Has just signed a new 2-year deal to stay on at Fratton Park. Historically, it's Charlton who have by far the better of this encounter. They're unbeaten in the last 7 meetings. You have to go back all the way to 1996 for the last time that Pompey prevailed in this fixture. That was a 2-0 win at Fratton Park in the old Division 1. First touch from Sean Bartlett and the first free kick, and the first words from Rommedahl.
Yeah, looking at both teams, I think Charlton will want to come out the blocks very early after disappointment last week, and Portsmouth look very defensive-minded with 2 wing-backs that are actually naturally full-backs, with Andy Griffin and David Unsworth, who just took the kick there. But they've got plenty of pace up front, Portsmouth, with the players that they've got there. But I'm expecting Charlton to really take the game to Portsmouth and put them under a lot of pressure, particularly early on.
Last week's goal scorer, Kevin Lisbie. Here's Jason Euell now, towards Rommedahl. Luke Young. To Euell. There's Euell Berkovic. Collect and pull the strings from just behind the front two, as he'll do all afternoon. Yakubu seeking LuaLua. Hreidarsson just about gets it clear. Here's Rommedahl, closed quickly by Berkovic.
I think this will suit Charlton now. They're having a bit of chance to pass the ball around, getting used to the surface. First game at home.
The first test for Andy Griffin up against Hreidarsson. It's a slight little and large clash.
Yeah, he did well there, Andy Griffin. Obviously from Newcastle, made a move. But Hreidarsson does what he does best. He's gone down the left there, lots of power, lots of strength, and this is an ideal opportunity for him.
Will be Danny Murphy to deliver. Hreidarsson in the centre. John Foftune has come up as well. The touch from Foftune. Hislop saves.
It's a good save there in the end for Xhaka. Comfortable. Didn't really make great contact with the header there. Just come off his shoulder. But Xhaka there, it's a nice one to save. Great delivery in there. Come off of there. Just come off the defender's header as well. And Xhaka's got it there on the second attempt.
Kevin Lisbie for Charlton now. Euell gets onto Bartlett's pass. Might come to Rommedahl. And now Murphy! Well, he wasn't far away for his first goal for his new club.
That's fantastic technique. That's what you expect from an England international there. It's come there, a little bit fortunate to get the ricochet as it comes off here. They've had 2 attempts there, bounce up to him, on the half volley, on his weaker foot, so-called, kept it down. Great technique there. And again, it's another bright start for him. One thing Portsmouth will test the 2 centre-halves of Charlton with the trickery that both attackers have got, Yakubu and LuaLua.
Here's Berkovic. That was read by Hreidarsson. Quashie is first onto it. Good recovery by Hreidarsson. Here come Charlton again. Murphy to Lisbie. Robust defending from the Portsmouth captain, as you'd expect.
He had a fantastic season last year. I think he only missed 1 game. He's coming in, he's 34 years of age now. A bit of a surprise buy that he got him there, but he's done well. And again, Xhaka just slowing the game down.
Fish, who takes part in his 200th English League appearance today. And Rommedahl. Chance for him to scoot forward. Well read again by Zeeuw. Quashie now will spread it to Griffin.
And that's lifted the home fans. It's got them going again. They're getting a little bit anxious now, keeping hold of the ball.
It's the Portsmouth man who comes away with it. Unsworth, scorer for Portsmouth on day 1. Yakubu.
And that's why he's there, the Kishishev. He's just sitting in front of the back 4, picking up the pieces. But here come Portsmouth again.
This is Berger in a bit of space. Closed down by his former teammate. He's found Yakubu. LuaLua with a surging run in the centre. Yakubu will do it all himself. It's away by Fish. Kylie's died but missed it. Comes to Berkovic.
And he should score. He should score, to be honest with you. It's come through. Yakubu, excellent work on the left-hand side. Comes to Berkovic, who's been quiet there. Kely, to be honest with you, makes a bit of a mess of it. Comes out, but you would fancy him now. Good defending on the end there, to be honest with you. Kely normally as sound as anything in the Premier League. Just a little bit of a fumble, maybe it's a bit of nerves at the start of the game. Just getting his defenders organised.
Zeeuw's up, so too Unsworth. It's Fish's header though. It's come to Danny Murphy. Charlton looked to counter. Murphy couldn't find Dennis Rommedahl.
Bit of a misunderstanding there. Rommedahl with his pace just wants the ball just clipped over the top, and obviously his teammates just getting used to each other. 2 new signings there. They're getting a bit of joy down there, Portsmouth on the left-hand side. That's whenever it looks like Yakubu's pulling out there against Luke Young and making it difficult for him. Berkovic here, using his experience, just falling over slightly easy, but he gets his side a free kick.
Well, he's the pass master at that sort of thing, Euell Berkovic. This is now a very promising situation for his side. Charlton were exposed horribly defensively at Bolton last week. It's the first real examination they've had from a set piece. It's Unsworth's delivery. Fish went for it, so too did his opposite number, Zeeuw, who came off the Portsmouth man away for a goal kick.
Should score, should score. Excellent delivery in now. It's come in now, virtually unchallenged. Zeeuw should get it on target. It's a good delivery on there. And he should just head it down. Just got to head it down. Got in front of Fish there. Good effort. There's not a lot of movement for Charlton at the moment, whether that's a little bit of nerves at home. It takes brave people to get on the ball when you're at home, when you've just lost your opening game of the season.
comes Herman Hreidarsson. Charlton have a corner.
I think Charlton have got to be a lot more positive. It's in a defensive hold there, Zeeuw gets it out. Hreidarsson is best when he's powering on. He goes past Berkovic, and he's a threat from the corner as well.
Murphy's corner, off the crossbar. Lisbie close to his second of the season and denied with a Zeeuw block from his follow-up shot. Back in by Murphy, attacked by Hreidarsson. Here's Kishishev, and again it's the Portsmouth captain who puts his body on the line to preserve the clean sheet.
That was a great chance there, and the pressure's still on. Got the ball, good delivery from Danny Murphy.
Great turn by Euell, and the shot just flies across Hislop's goal.
That'll encourage everybody at the ground here. That was a fantastic effort there from the corner, and then Jason Euell just with a shot, just slightly wild, just snatched it a little bit, but it's promising and it's lifted the home crowd as well.
Well, Kevin Lisbie coming very close for Charlton.
Yeah, it's a great delivery in there, just gets in front. Very unfortunate, to be honest with you, and this is a good block as well. They defend well, Portsmouth. There, a little flick of the head, just manages not to go over the line for him.
There's LuaLua, nearly pounced on a Charlton mistake. Unsworth, LuaLua.
Good defending, because Lua is quick there. Rommedahl is very quick there. Fortune's done well just to get his body there, then just deflect it off for a goal kick. But he has got natural talent, Rommedahl. If he gets hold of the ball one-on-one, fantastic addition to the squad. 1.7 million, which I think is a snip for a 23-year-old.
Lisbie, young, Lisbie on Berger. Again, Zeeuw is there. He's had a formidable start to the game.
He's sharp though, Lisbie. Whenever he gets the ball, he wants to try and do something. Good ball in.
Looking for Bartlett. Euell! Charlton Athletic have their first home goal of the season, and it's Jason Euell.
He reacted well. It's a ball put in. Portsmouth will be disappointed they didn't clear their lines. But Jason Euell there just anticipated where the ball was going to land and finished it off excellent. It looked like a little toe poke. It was in the middle of his feet. Half decent ball in here by Kakouri. A little bit of a mix-up, but he reacts first and just pokes it in the top of the net. And I think that'll settle everybody else down now at the ground, particularly him, Jason, as well. It's nice to get off to a goal at home, top goal scorer last season, and it's a natural finish as well. Just pokes it in there with his toe, and that's settled everybody down.
Well, halfway through the first half, the deadlock is broken, and Jason Euell opens his account for the season. Here they come again, Rommedahl. Quashie going long in search of Yakubu. Another great header won by Bartlett. It was his set-up play, pinning back the defender, which set up the opportunity. The flag up here.
Very unfortunate there. It looked like it come off a Portsmouth player. The linesman's going to give it because it was a ricochet off a Portsmouth player. A little bit of a misunderstanding. Good. He's given a corner. I think the referee's told him I'm in charge today.
It's Charlton's third corner kick so far. The first one for Rommedahl to take. Up comes John Foftune into the penalty area. In by Rommedahl, Bartlett was going for it, but Berger was there first. It's a good spell for Charlton. Rommedahl skips past his man, and his cross has just curved out of play.
Kept the pressure on well, done very well there. The referee made a right decision there. He took charge, says it was a corner. It's a good pressure, and since the goal they've really been lifted. Bit of a ricochet there. He's onside, there's no doubt about that. But the Zeeuw's reacted well and put it out for a corner.
Lisbie and Bartlett causing problems up front. It's going to be hard for Francis Jeffers to get in the starting lineup, but that's the sort of competition for places that Alan Kerbishley was looking for when he increased his squad size in the summer. Yakubu now. Great ball to Berger. The block came in from Young, and Unsworth thunders wide.
That's a chance there, David. With his left foot, as strong as it is, and as quality that he's got there, you'd fancy him to get it on target. What a fantastic touch by Patrick Berger. Good ball in there, but his first touch is where it sets him up beautiful here. On his left foot, it's there, but hit, good block. But there, you'd fancy him, as a player, you want to go across the goalkeeper, but there's the touch. Good defending by Luke Young, and I think he's got to go across, and he's got a good chance there. But promising stuff by Portsmouth.
Unsworth on target from the penalty spot, but not from inside the penalty area. Charlton still lead by 1-0. Jason Euell midway through this first half. There's Hreidarsson, loves a battle. He's getting one with Quashie.
Two competitives there in midfield. Referee just going to calm it down. It's been a fair game. People have been tackling. Fair. Then they have a little hug there just to shake their hands. Two good professionals there.
It's his 50th Premiership appearance, Nigel Quashie, second of the season for Portsmouth.
I think the referee's handled the game well. He's got hold of the game, refereed it in his manner.
Well, it's a real handful for Primus again. Unsworth. So it's LuaLua. Berkovic. And Unsworth. Brave header by Foftune and a high boot from LuaLua.
Yeah, two centre-halves have done well for Charlton. They've stood their ground. He's only a young man, Foftune, 24 years of age on Monday. He looks solid today. Against them two as well, you need to be on your toes. They are lively, but he's got a lot of experience next to him with Fish, who I believe you said he's had his 200th game.
Alan Kerbishley must have been tempted to change the defence, particularly with El Kakouri sitting on the bench, but he's kept faith with the defence that shipped 4 goals last week, and so far so good.
Yeah, I think that comes with experience. He knows his players. First game of the season, them things happen. You start off a season, everything should be perfect. Doesn't go that way, but he's not panicked. One of the changes has been because of injury, and the other one is now because someone's getting a little bit fitter. That he's paid a lot of money for him in the summer. Hreidarsson, a very strong competitor. Maybe should have been a little bit better there. Don't really want to give a foul in your final third. Gives them a little bit more space, breathing space to get forward, Portsmouth.
Hreidarsson steals it away from the feet of Griffin. Berger now. Hreidarsson who's the spoiler as far as Portsmouth are concerned. Euell. Quashie. Space on that right for Unsworth. He finds Yakubu. Now Berkovic. Hreidarsson with the tackle. Yakubu. Back he comes to Quashie. little bit of possession at the moment. And they make it count though, as Berkovic. He's wide to LuaLua. Quashie's made a run into the penalty box.
Sorry, Charlton just can't get hold of the ball now. Knocking the ball around well, Portsmouth, but Charlton just trying to get hold of it.
LuaLua goes for a speculative long-range effort, which is comfortable for Kely.
Yeah, he's got natural talent, but doing Kely the world of good there. As I said, a couple of little slight mistakes early on in the game, but a nice comfortable save for him. But he's normally very composed and very safe.
Just over 5 minutes left on this first half. Lisbie finds Bartlett. Annie Murphy now. There was a nice idea, but the execution wasn't quite right.
No, he's always going to come back onto his favoured right foot. Playing a little bit on the wide here, but as soon as he gets it, and it's nice to see Jason Hill making the attempt, trying to make the extra man into the box there, just trying to ghost in there, just overhits the ball from Danny Murphy. I think Alan Curbishley will be quite happy just to get in 1-0 up, get his team together, and just get them to regroup, because it's haven't played particularly well, but they're winning 1-0.
Starting his 10th season in loan charge here at the Valley, Alan Curbishley. What changes he's seen during that time. LuaLua to take on Foftune.
He's done well, defended well, kept his eye on the ball, because when Lua's coming at you, you don't know what he's doing, and I don't think sometimes he does, but he's good defending there. He's getting stronger as the game goes on. But talking about Alan Curbishley, he's done a fantastic job here, walking around the stadium. When you remember how it was with the slope and the stadium that they have here, it's a fantastic facility they've got here. They work so hard with the community, and he's done a fantastic job here.
Improvements are ongoing as well. Jimmy Seed stand refurbished in the summer, plans to expand the capacity. This is a club on the up.
And to be honest, they've done well to keep him sometimes. He's been linked with a number of jobs.
Here's LuaLua now. Yakubu is in the centre this time. Can he pick him out? Well, no is the answer, but Charlton are forced to surrender a corner.
Good play again. Both of them are very positive when they get it, Yakubu and LuaLua. When they get hold of the ball, always want to attack you, always want to try and exploit their strength, which is their weakness, and so take you on. He's got himself a corner.
Unsworth stands over it. 4 or 5 Portsmouth players in the box. Stefanovic will join them late. Fish got the telling touch away.
That'd be frustrating, you know, last couple of minutes of the first half, you want a good delivery, and with David Unsworth, you always normally get that, to be honest with you, but hit the near post where there's 2 defenders there to clear. It's good to see Rommedahl as well, chasing the ball down, showing a bit of passion and commitment to try and take pressure off the defence.
Unsworth. Quashie looking for options. Short to Berkovic again. There's Unsworth. Quashie. Euell just reminding Nigel Quashie that he's hanging around. Murphy's coming to the centre to just dictate a passage of play, perhaps. Foftune getting forward. Charlton a little bit short at the back. Kishishev has dropped in. Well, here comes Berkovic, ghosting past Fitch. LuaLua. Can he find Yakubu or go himself? Well, Kely tips it around for a corner.
That's all started from Foftune, really, going out of his position a minute to go of the game, loses the ball. Berkovic, clever little pass there. Lamana again making Kely make a save. 2 comfortable saves he's had in the last 5 minutes, and that'll calm him down. But a minute to go, you don't want your centre defender pushing up on the right wing.
Foftune nearly favouring Portsmouth. Euell can bring this clear. Rommedahl. Down to the Iceman, Hreidarsson. Euell's made a run into the box. Now Danny Murphy. Rommedahl now has popped up on the left. Murphy, first time to Euell. Offside flag has gone up against Sean Bartlett.
But that's better play by the fullback there, pushing on, just keeping the ball, good little bit of pressure, just killing the game. Linesman getting it, Sean Bartlett just caught offside. I don't think Portsmouth will be too disappointed. No, they've done reasonably well. Maybe a little bit more quality when they're going into the final third, but defensively they've looked sound and kept the home side just to a few chances.
Here's the goal scorer, Jason Euell. We're into the 1 minute of time added on at the end of this first half. One also the margin between the two sides. May not be for long though. Here's Berger. Stinging shot which Kely could only push away to Yakubu, but the follow-up sails comfortably over.
He's got a fantastic left foot there, goes past Kishishev who wasn't there, gets it onto his favourite left foot, and Dean Kely then makes the best save of the game so far. Goes past him, gets it onto that favoured left foot. Great power, especially with these new balls, the way they move, but Yakubu not able just to get the rebound on target. But nice to see Patrick Berger fit, playing well, and everybody knows how strong his left foot is.
Never scored a goal for Portsmouth away from Fratton Park. Got pretty close there, didn't he? This is Euell now.
They should just play at home then.
Now Lisbie. An explosion of chances late on in stoppage time.
Nice flick on there. Jason Euell getting onto it and just going past there with a shot.
The first half is brought to an end by the referee Alan Wiley, and a satisfactory start for Charlton Athletic at home. Jason Euell, the top scorer for them last season, halfway through this first half, gave them the lead. And they've held on ever since, despite a fair amount of Portsmouth pressure. Patrick Berger going closest just before the break. But Charlton on top in the first half, and maybe heading for their first win of the season. Who knows, the second half to come, but at half-time, it's Charlton 1, Portsmouth 0. Portsmouth are tempted into a half-time change. The former Luton Town left-sided player, Matthew Taylor, is stripped and ready for action. He will come on and replace, by the look of things, Linvoy Primus. No changes for Charlton, who will line up as they did in the first half. It will be Portsmouth who will attack the Jimmy Seat stand in the second half, where 3,500 of their fans are based following the short journey from the south coast. First touch for Matty Taylor. Came on as a substitute last week as well. Getting word that Linvoy Primus had a knock to his leg. But Warren, how does this change things tactically for Portsmouth?
I think it's pretty much the same. Just David Unsworth will just slot in on the left-hand side, and Taylor there will just hold on that wing-back role where he played the majority of last season.
Snapshot from Lisbie.
Does it very well. I think what he will do is give him a lot more of an outlet out there. He's more happier going forward than maybe David Unsworth. He's a good athlete.
Here he comes now. LuaLua holds up. Berkovic.
I think if Portsmouth want to get back in the game, which they obviously do, Berkovic has got to get on the ball a lot more, get into the game, and really take the game by the scruff of the neck.
Portsmouth looking to start this second half at a high tempo. Berkovic can dictate that. LuaLua now. Yakubu. Back to LuaLua. A wonderful opportunity early on in this second half.
He snatched it. It's a fantastic little 1-2 there, give and go. And Lamana there has just really panicked, if you like. It's a nice little ball in there. Little 1-2. Lovely layoff by Yakubu. And he's just leaning back and off his stride there. But he should hit the target at least to make a chance there. But patient build up again. But yeah, it's a bad miss.
Stefanovic's head has gone into the path of Rommedahl here. Bartlett at the far post, but Unsworth came across to cover, and he needed to as well. Still Rommedahl. Stops the run of Murphy. Great work from Murphy.
Rommedahl does wear there, brings Danny Murphy into it, but I think a lower ball across the box would have been better.
In by Charlton again, and Hreidarsson. Out to Kishishev. This is Luke Young. Many of red shirts for him to aim at. Bartlett is one of those. Rommedahl!
He's unlucky there, Rommedahl. Just didn't really read the situation there. A little bit back on his heels there, but good football. Ball in, strong header again there. He's just not anticipated it well enough. But promising stuff. Good leap there. As I said, Portsmouth all over the place sometimes with balls in there. With the centre-halves they've got, I think they deal with it better. But just didn't react as well as he should have. But he's quick. I'd like to see him in the game a lot more as well.
Not a massively prolific goal scorer in his time at PSV Eindhoven, Dennis Rommedahl. 30 goals in just under 200 appearances.
I think I had a better ratio than that.
Here comes Hreidarsson. Charlton just picking it up.
Good play by both the fullbacks there. Andy Griffin sticking to his guns there, but Hreidarsson powering down that left-hand side, and again he's going to use that long throw as he takes one short.
Well, commentators curse. Here's Hreidarsson. Fouled by Griffin. Charlton have a free kick.
It's been a great battle down that side there. Two good competitors, good skill there by the big man as he comes inside. Always wants to get onto his left-hand side, and Andy Griffin there just bringing him down to ground. But he'll be dangerous from set pieces with Danny Murphy on the ball. You know you're going to get quality.
Good gang of six-footers in the Charlton side, and many of them forward inside the box now. It's Murphy. Bartlett inches away.
He's looked dangerous in the air there, Sean Bartlett, but I think as a striker you should score. Danny Murphy, excellent ball in, as we said, with a quality. Clips it in with his right foot, swerve on it. It's just a little bit behind him. Defenders have done well there, but he's just not timed his run, and when it's behind you, it's awkward to try and get the power and the accuracy just in it, and actually comes off his shoulder.
5 Premiership goals in 19 appearances for Sean Bartlett last season.
Can't believe it. It's very much like the goal that Thierry Henry scored against Manchester United. Fantastic technique. He had a strike just before half-time on his sweet left foot. As a goalkeeper, you just got to sit back and admire that one. That was a strike. I don't think you get too many goals better than that this weekend. Great technique, coming over his shoulder, knew exactly what he was trying to do.
Now we have a game on our hands. Portsmouth back on level terms.
Be interesting now to see how Charlton respond to that. You know, they've not played as well as they can do. They've just gone up there and just missed a chance, and then literally minutes later they get a goal like that from Patrick Berger.
It's his first away goal in the colours of Portsmouth, his second against Charlton, and his first for 6 seasons.
Been worth waiting for. He's had a plague with injuries at Liverpool, and then he come here, probably thought his career was going to end with a bad knee injury. Showed a lot of character to come through that, and it's days like today when you score a goal like that you think it's all worth it.
A wonderful goal from Berger.
And it's got the Pompey fans going as well. They've turned up in their thousands again. Not too much of a journey for them.
Just the start that Harry Redknapp would have wanted to this second half. I think he could have envisaged it coming. Quite such style and panache is another thing. The more important thing in the long term is his side are level. Here come Charlton though. Kishishev. Bartlett. This is Rommedahl. Hreidarsson got the touch after everyone else had missed it.
He's done well, he's powered up again that left-hand side. Rommedahl is a fantastic little ball in here, just bends it with the inside of it, very much like a Beckham cross, if you like, into the danger area, but just not able to stretch them long legs. Quality in there again. He started the second half well.
The goal has brought the game to life. Foftune. Rommedahl. It's away from Taylor. Spins one, looking for Kevin Lisbie.
Kevin Lisbie there just saying to his teammates, just be more positive, take him at him. We've got David Unsworth, one against Rommedahl. He's got to be positive and take it in there.
It's the famous Pompey chimes ringing around the valley at the moment. Stefanovic caught in two minds. Bartlett caught in the head. He's still down Sean Bartlett, but Charlton are playing on. Murphy. And Berger puts it out of play.
Yeah, it's just a clash of heads. Sorry, his head against his foot there, purely accidental. Trying to get the ball. Stefanovic there just catches him with the bottom of his foot with his head going down. Accidental.
So 1-1 the scoreline. Charlton with the lead through Jason Euell, but Patrick Berger with the most sensational of equalising goals. Let's have another look at that one.
Just rolled into his feet, contact with the ball. Dean Kely can't believe it.
There's Taylor. Can't find LuaLua. Portsmouth will be encouraged by this performance, the way they've come back through that wonderful Berger goal. Also looking at the way they struggled away from home last season. Just 3 wins in there, 19 tussles away from Fratton Park. Yakubu. Back to Berkovic. Looking for Taylor. It's away by Fish. And now a chance for Rommedahl to show what he can do. Up against Berger. Bounces off him and breezes past him. This is great stuff from Rommedahl. Eventually felled by Unsworth. But that's why Alan Kerbishley paid the money.
And that's what I'd like to see him do a lot more. Take people on. David Unsworth come into the latter part of his career. A positive run there. Goes past one player. Commits people. He's got tremendous pace. I'd like to see him use it more, and then David Unsworth there just putting out an arm and a leg and bringing him down. The more positive play there by Rommedahl, and he's got his side now, a free kick in a dangerous position with people like Danny Murphy.
It's a full debut for Dennis Rommedahl. He's getting to know his teammates, the fans getting to know him. And more of that, he'll become a firm favourite before too long. This is definitely in range for Danny Murphy. Portsmouth have everyone back, either in the wall or marshalling events inside their own penalty area. Danny Murphy. Hreidarsson. And here's Quashie for Portsmouth.
Yeah, disappointing there. That's a waste there. Good opportunity. You'd expect better from Danny, to be honest with you.
We've seen better from Danny Murphy in the past from free kicks, memorably against Manchester United in Premiership seasons gone.
They just need to regroup now and get themselves together, Charlton. It looked like the stuffing's been knocked out of them slightly with that fantastic goal by Patrick Berger.
And here's a second substitution and an introduction of John Curtis, the former Manchester United youth team player, and Andy Griffin makes way for him.
Yeah, a little bit more defensive minded than Andy Griffiths, but similar sort of player. More used to playing as a fullback rather than as a wing back. But here come in and do a job.
It's 2 of 3 substitutions made for Harry Redknapp. Alan Curbishley is warming up Francis Jeffers, among others. He's yet to introduce them to the fray with just under 20 minutes to go. Still 1-1. It's Barclays English Premier League clash. Here's Young. Rommedahl. Euell quickly closed down. Oh, Lisbie! A reaction save from Hislop, but that should really have been a second for Charlton.
He done well, Shaka Hislop. I don't think he knew a lot about it. Good football here. Patient build-up. Jason Hill plays a little bit. Ball just inside. He gets slightly fortunate, hits it early, and Shaka just stands big and gets his body behind it. Gets it out of his feet. Slight defection there. Good goalkeeping by Shaka.
There's Rommedahl to Lisbie. Rommedahl's continued his run. Sails one up invitingly for Bartlett. Couldn't get the power.
He's just got to knock it back down there for his strike partner. He hasn't got to try and direct it. Slightly landed awkwardly, but you see Lisbie now just taking a chance. Bartlett gets up well. He's just got to knock it back down. He hasn't got to knock it towards the goalkeeper, and it'll be an easy tap in now. Nice lofted delivery there. Bartlett does so well to hang up there, but he's just got to knock it back there for his strike partner to tap it in. He's been in the wars today. He's had a whack on the head, fallen on his back, and now he's got another one.
Just seemed to jar his ankle rather as he landed. He'll try and run it off, but if not, this could spell the introduction of Francis Jeffers. Murphy. Young. It's Luke Young. It's the path of Rommedahl. Returns it to the former Spurs man. Taylor forced to concede the corner kick.
Nice and positive there, Euell coming to the game. Berger using his defensive qualities.
So enough's enough for Sean Bartlett. He makes way, and a home debut for Francis Jeffers.
And please give a huge round of welcome to number 11, Francis Jeffers.
I think it's going to be a big season now for Francis. Had a disappointment at Arsenal and Everton now.
Rommedahl's corner. Header was from Hreidarsson.
He's got a free header there. As we were saying earlier, Portsmouth from crosses or any long throws have been all over the place. Disappointed with himself there, should do better. Free header, not under any pressure whatsoever, should get it on target at least. Promising signs though for Charlton.
Seem to remember him netting a header here against Chelsea last season from a corner kick. Got a goal up at Ewood Park as well against Blackburn. It was the only 2 he managed in the Premiership last year. A great opportunity to open his account this time round.
There's one thing with Portsmouth, they haven't looked too defensively strong against any crosses that were in the box, particularly with the 3 centre-halves that they've got there. The big, strong, powerful defenders should cope better.
Zeeuw coped well enough with that. LuaLua judged to have been backing into Herman Hreidarsson. He's been one of the best performers for Charlton this afternoon.
It's an important period now of the game. You know, Charlton need to take the ascendancy, go towards Portsmouth. But Portsmouth, on the other hand, don't just want to sit back and be satisfied with a draw, because that's a dangerous ploy to do.
Kishishev for Lisbie. Back to Hreidarsson, Kishishev. Strong shout from Hislop.
He's done well today. Everything that's needed to be done. Very safe. Commands his area well.
Was a doubt for this match as well, Hislop. Came over a calf injury to take his place in the starting lineup.
Didn't think goalkeeper's got calf injuries, to be honest with you.
Young now. Here's Murphy. Euell. They'll badly want to win this, Charlton, but probably equally so not want to lose it. Interesting balance to these final stages. Murphy to Jeffers. Jeffers! Well, an excellent effort, and he wasn't too far away from opening his account.
Nice positive play there. Little ball played into him. Danny Murphy, and it's a turn shot. It's a natural strike. Good power. That'll lift his confidence as well. Win the game now, just needs someone to be a little bit brave, a little bit of adventurous, and try and get the vital 3 points that would start them nicely for the start of the season.
Both sides, of course, looking for their first win. Case now in the last 4.5 minutes of he who dares wins, really. Probably up to the home side to take the initiative. Lost the aerial threat of Bartlett. Oh, a mistake by Hislop. He's been so solid throughout the afternoon, but that's a blunder to surely hand Charlton their first 3 points of the season.
That's why being a goalkeeper is so hard. He's done everything that he's needed to do so well. It's a hopeful free kick into the box. Just lofted in their bodies. They just get a touch of Andrew and he just skitters off and just slipped through Xhaka's hands. Costly mistake by Xhaka. He'll be bitterly disappointed. Not under any pressure whatsoever, and it slips in. And that's why being a goalkeeper is such a tough position to be in.
And as if to add insult to injury, his name is chanted by the Charlton fans, and Harry Redknapp, who's seen his side equalise with a goal of the very highest quality from Patrick Berger, now has to come back in the closing 3.5 minutes, find another one to get something from this trip to the Valley. Berger again.
Yeah, the day he's having, he probably fancied his chances there, fell to him on the favourite's left foot.
Well, it may well go down as an Unsworth own goal. Came off the former Everton man's head on the way through. Hislop, though, unable to keep it out. Something he would regard as a routine save. Jeffers. Konchesky now.
You deserve a bit of luck sometimes as well, and I think the way Charlton possibly haven't played as well as they know they can do, but they've never given up. Always trying to play the right type of football, trying to get a result that they desperately needed after last Saturday's drumming at Bolton, and come back in a positive way.
Alan Kirbishley won't really mind how they go in as long as they do. And it looks like his side have done enough to repeat the pattern of recent seasons and turn opening day defeat into second day victory. A great reception for Dennis Rommedahl, who will surely improve in a Charlton shirt as he gets to know his teammates and they get to know him. But flashes of what he could do here this afternoon.
Yeah, he's done well. He's been positive when he's needed to be. Bringing on a defender now, just a close shot back really.
Celebrations already underway at the Valley. A centenary season here, and it looks like at home it has got off to a winning start. Indeed it has. Charlton get their first win of the new Premiership season, and they do it with a little bit of help from their friends. Shaka Hislop with a mistake that cost Portsmouth in the end, after his teammate Patrick Berger had got Portsmouth back on level terms with a wonderful left-footed volley. Euell had given Charlton the lead in the first half, but it's Portsmouth who go away on the losing side, and Alan Kirbishley who tastes the taste of victory for the first time this season with a 2-1 win over Portsmouth.
Alan, well, they say a week is a long time in football, but you must feel a lot better now than you did 7 days ago.
It was a long week, I must admit, and for long periods today in the second half I felt that we just wasn't going to do it again. We wasn't going to get that win, but a bit fortuitous at the end, but I think we deserved it. I think we created more chances and done enough to have won the game, but obviously you win it in that style, that's what people are going to talk about.
Harry, that must be a bitter pill to swallow.
Well, it was bizarre, wasn't it? The game's evenly balanced at one apiece, and you won't see many worse goals than that. But Shaka's been fantastic for us since he came to the club. Been magnificent for 2 years and makes very few mistakes, but unfortunately he made one there.
I'd imagine obviously disappointment after that, but a lot of positives you can take, because the way you got back into the game, that was some goal from Patrick Berger.
Yeah, a great goal from Patrick, and I thought we started the game first half hour. We had most of the possession, created a couple of great chances, and then we got back to 1-1 and really didn't think we'd get beat today. I'm sure Alan was feeling that they weren't going to win today, but I didn't even see the ball go in the net. I turned away. I thought I thought he'd thrown his cap on it. I was like, it was like, it was just, I've never seen him do anything like that before, and he probably never, please God, he never does it again. But it's just one of those things, and it was it's most un-Shaka-like, but that's football.
Charlton 2-1 winners over Portsmouth then at the Valley. Next up, join me on Sky Sports 1 when Steve Claridge will be in the studio to discuss some of the day's key moments. To do that, simply press the Sky button on your remote control after the break.
What you think the